And the Miners will kick it away first. Bringing it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. So UNLV's offense will get first crack at it here. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. From the gun, running back gets to give. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on! Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Rides the back and leaves it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Alexander. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Now on second down. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Rebels come to the line on third down trying to keep this drive alive. Breaks the tackle. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So UTEP's offense will have its first possession of the game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical. They love running the football. That's their identity. But the defense getting that stop on 3rd and short against the run, that sets a very clear message that they've shown up to play. They know it's coming, and they're going to be here all day.
4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll go back to the ground. And he gets gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Got it in the middle, it's Moffitt. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Miners! Fit it in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Rides to back on the option, the give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Look out, he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
And the Miners are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, UTEP. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it! That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. On the option. He'll pitch it. Runs through a tackle. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Powers through the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They're going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll send out the kicker here. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nevada handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Reno, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Oh, they're after him! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the 1st down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Unloads to the right. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Reinbold. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He'll pull it on the read. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the defense got it. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Rebels! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. And this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to sling it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. The Miners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. And first down, and they're down to the 42. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Kennedy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Release to the back. Makes the grab, it's Kennedy. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Got room to work. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Caught in the backfield. It's Moffitt. Touchdown, UTEP! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, you keep that passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Fires to the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
The Miners line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Rebels offense is back on the field. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, Niners! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. He leaves it with his back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the middle, it's Alexander. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give on the option. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, for him not to hand that ball off on the RPO, the quarterback obviously saw something he liked there in the left flat, but it wasn't open. And as a result, it's an incompletion.
Bring in the heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The last thing you needed was a sack there. It's 3rd and goal from the 16. Gets rid of it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. To the air on first down. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
And the Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Makes the grab. Oh, he got loose. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Caught in the backfield, it's Reinbold. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Kennedy. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Miners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hauls it in at the 40. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Final play of the quarter coming. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP. The lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Fakes the grab on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw again. Shoots it to the left. Hits the open man. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Mitchell. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle. It's Etling. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Miners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Rebels offense is back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially... Go for those fourth down situations. You do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Back to pass on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Back to pass.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throws for the tight end. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.